historic verdict.
Guilty of involuntary manslaughter as to Tate Meir.
No parent should go through the hell we're going through.
Guilty of involuntary manslaughter as to Madison Baldwin.
We will be here fighting every second for our children.
Guilty of involuntary manslaughter as to Justin Schilling.
This is a very difficult thing to go through.
Guilty of involuntary manslaughter as to Hannah St. Juliana.
We do not want any other parents to go through what we've gone through.
Families reeling as the Oxford High School shooter's father is convicted on all counts.
I refuse to take a victory lap with these prosecutions. It will not bring back these kids.
The Oakland County prosecutor calling it one small step of accountability in the horrendous tragedy.
We have Team 7 coverage for you tonight, starting with 7 Action News reporter Brett Cast. He spoke with the victims' families tonight. And what's the latest, Brett?
Yeah, well, Mike, as you know, across the country, a lot of attention has been paid to this case and the potential impacts it could have on parents moving forward across the country. But no one feels the impact of this verdict more than the families of those 4 young victims.
Guilty of involuntary manslaughter.
With the verdict in, the shooter's father found guilty. 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 1 for each of the 4 students killed.
We're strong parents. We are, because we had strong kids. We had great kids.
That's Madison Baldwin's mother, just one of the parents still grieving from the shooting at Oxford High School. She, along with the parents of Hannah St. Juliana, Tate Meir, and Justin Schilling, lost their children that day. Now, more than 2 years later, they watched on as the guilty verdict was read.
Just kind of a pause in reality.
When you have that moment, that build up, and then you have that moment, it really is like a relief, almost like a breath of fresh air. But it's not really a breath of fresh air because you still got to go through it another time.
All 4 parents say their fight isn't over. They're turning their sights now to school officials, who they say should also be held accountable.
Why can't we ask any questions? Let's have the opportunity to go to trial, just like what we just witnessed here, and let the people speak. We're being denied that right.
It's a long road. It's a hard road, but we are all determined to go down that road.
We got this behind us. It was a big step. We had our small bit of accountability on both sides, and now we have to go for the big picture and wrap this thing up and hold everybody accountable.
And those parents also say they hope this precedent-setting verdict sends a message to other parents out there to hopefully prevent tragedies just like the one they're still enduring today. Live in Pontiac, I'm Brett Cast, 7 Action News.
Okay, Brett, the people have spoken. Thank you. Our Team 7 coverage continues with 7 Action News reporter Ruta Olsenaida, with the prosecutor speaking out now that a gag order in the case has been lifted. Ruta?
Yeah, good evening. Well, Prosecutor McDonald made it very clear that despite her successful guilty verdicts, this is no time to celebrate. 4 students still lost their lives. Countless others are traumatized by what happened. And she says her work is only just beginning.
Let's focus on what we can do to prevent this from happening again.
At a press conference just moments after James Crumbley's guilty verdict, Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald spoke about why it was important for her to go after the parents of the Oxford High School shooter, highlighting the easy access to the gun in the Crumbley home and the neglect to address the shooter's mental health by both parents.
These parents could have prevented this tragedy that was foreseeable with just the smallest of efforts. They could have prevented this shooting and saved these kids' lives and protected the hundreds of kids in the school that day and all of the members of the Oxford community that it devastated.
But she says her work is not yet done and that there is a larger issue at hand she wants to tackle: gun violence and mass shootings.
It's the #1 cause of death for children in this country. So I refuse to take a victory lap with these prosecutions. It will not bring back these kids.
In 2022, she launched the Commission to Address Gun Violence, bringing in experts to share recommendations on preventing gun violence and naming its root causes. The commission expects to release its recommendations in May. And when asked if she'll now go after the school with charges, as the parents of the victims have been pushing, Prosecutor McDonald kept it vague.
I'm going to look at the facts and work with them to get the accountability they deserve.
And tonight, the prosecutor just kept thanking her team for all their work over the past 2.5 years. Meanwhile, James Crumbley returned to the Oakland County Jail where he awaits his sentencing. That is scheduled for next month. Live in Pontiac, I'm Ruta Olsonida, 7 Action News.
Ruta, thank you for your reporting on this. And let's go now to legal analyst and attorney Todd Flood joining us on Zoom. Good evening. Just wanted to ask you, after Crumbley's wife, Jennifer, was convicted, was it pretty much a foregone conclusion that he would also be convicted?
No, I don't think it was a foregone conclusion. They still had to put their proofs on. They still had to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt, and the facts carried the day. I mean, there was definitely differences in this case between the mother who was absorbed in her own life that really didn't care, and it was obvious, and the father who was the owner of the gun, and he clearly didn't take control of the ownership of the gun. There was definite distinctions between the two, and many people have said, there was blood in the water, but no, I think the facts carried the day on this case.
Now, going forward, they both face up to 15 years in prison. So what will the judge look at in deciding their sentences?
Well, guidelines in this case probably start somewhere around 5 years. You can sentence a person, this is a term of 15-year sentence, so you can get 2/3. That means 10 at the bottom end with the cap at 15. The judge is going to look at certain things like there's 4 people that have passed away. The guidelines, you don't get consecutive sentencing, but you can go over those guidelines of that 5 years. I could imagine the judge seeing this going up to 10 years. That would make each of them up for parole in 10.
How likely do you think it is that their sentences will actually be the same?
That's a very big question. That's a great question. I think the biggest part of the difference is, the father actually wanted to cooperate with the police. The mother didn't. I think it will be obviously close to, if not the same, because there's not much distinction. And the prosecution, Karen McDonald's team showed that neither one had given a modicum of ordinary care. Neither one put their arms around that child when he was spiraling out of control in front of the principal, the dean, the counselors, and they all knew he had a gun.
Now, the defense was adamant that James Crumbley did not know what his son was going through, that he could be a danger to others. Did you see that in the evidence?
Well, I mean, hey, listen, I'm going to say this, point blank. She did a great job for what she had. She couldn't overcome the facts. That's as simple as that. But let's look at the facts. He spoke and basically said to his son when he left that 11-minute meeting, saying, I'm here to talk with you, and, we can get you counselors. So he knew at that point in time, when he's saying those things, that his son was spiraling. And also that demonic picture, that was crazy. How do you not come away with anything other than that's very disturbing? And, if you had a son or a child like that, you would want to figure out what's going on, especially when the picture in the drawing was that of the gun he just bought him.
Okay, legal analyst Todd Flood, we sure do appreciate your input on all of this historic trial. And of course, we'll be checking in with you again in the near future. Now, the Crumbleys are the first parents in the nation to be prosecuted for their child's crime in a mass school shooting. Jennifer Crumbley was found guilty of the same involuntary manslaughter charges in February. And now she and her husband are scheduled to be sentenced on April 9th. Their son Ethan pleaded guilty as charged to 24 counts, including murder and terrorism. Back in December, he was sentenced to life in prison with no chance for parole. Of course, at the heart of this case are the 4 lives lost at Oxford High School. Tate Muir, Madison Baldwin, Hannah St. Juliana, and Justin Schilling. 4 lives gone too soon. 4 lives that will never be forgotten. 4 lives taken in a location where everybody hoped they'd be safe.